Hello awesome people, what is going on? It's BradPhusion here and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers Ascension. I almost put the name of the series for a second then because it has been a few days since I have done a recording on it because my internet has been absolutely terrible. Basically making me annoyed and stressed that I figured I probably should wait on doing videos until I made sure I could actually upload videos again. Yes, my internet has been that bad. One video taking 12 hours plus to upload? Yeah, no thank you. So it seems like it's fine for now. I need to try streaming later on though, but I think for the most part uploading is a-okay. Now, I have made a few changes to the base, and that was obviously one of them. I'll get to that in a second. Basically, I just wanted to make a kind of like a cockpit on the front here that I think would look really cool. That way when we're flying around space, we can actually see stuff. That was one of the changes I have made, and obviously I did move the train spark, the ship that was parked out the front of here, over to the side, which I'll get to show you guys right about now before showing you guys the upstairs area that I had also worked on a little bit more as well. So as you guys can see, train spark is just parked over there. Now upstairs has changed quite considerably as I have added in the assemblers. Now they haven't been welded just yet. As you guys can see, I have the conveyor system going around here. Then you guys can see the three assemblers on either side. I kind of just built them into the walls in a way that they kind of blended in with the ship's natural design anyways. They kind of just slotted in there rather nicely, so I'm quite happy with that. And it doesn't look too bad either. So now we have 6 assemblers and 6 refineries, which I think is an okay number. And now basically what I'm doing, at least what I was intending on doing, was getting the front bit of the cockpit done before moving on to actually just welding everything. And once I weld everything, we should be good to go back to exploring, because I know a lot of you guys want me to go back to exploring, and that's kind of why I was doing a lot of this building process without recording. But I wanted to show you guys me just kind of finalizing the building stuff and then moving on to recording itself. So that was my intention anyways. I'm currently having a few issues though. I've died twice now before recording, and that was of me falling to my death by trying to get the top of this done, because I can't reach out much further than the way the barricades go. So it's a little bit more difficult than you think to get that top bit done, especially when it comes down in a curved direction. So I'm just trying to think this through and think how I can get this done without killing myself, basically. I do need some more girders though, so I'll just quickly make some. We think I do have some in here, yes. Okay, sweet, I'll just grab them real quick here. I'm thinking if I build the wall up here, that'll at least allow me not so much a safety net. Actually, speaking of safety nets, that's not a bad idea, given that I can actually grind it down. A safety net is simply being in place right now so that if I do fall down, I at least hopefully won't fall down to the point of dying, or falling off the ledge, which is my biggest problem so far, as I said before. I need my crosshair on, actually. Sorry about going to the settings here, but that was disabled for doing some other recordings and stuff. So if I go here now, I should be able to put the block right down on that ledge. There we go, perfect. And actually, if I just go across like this, we should be okay to do so. That way, again, if I go to the top, I should be fine now to fall down without falling off the ledge, which is my biggest issue. Now, that done, I'm going to put this here. Can I get up any higher? I can, but that's not going where I want it to go. Because I think it's the light to help me out for that one. So that's okay. That's kind of the shape I want it to be. I kind of want the walls to go up. And if I actually... Do I have a camera here for that? I do. It's in a little bit of a weird place. You guys can see the shape forming, minus the little bit of scaffolding I put to keep me up. But you guys can see it's going to come up here like that, and then it's going to go inwards, kind of like into a curve. And I think that'll look fine on the front of the ship. It doesn't stand out too much. It kind of blends in really nicely with the front bit coming up here like that. I think it'll look rather nice once it's actually done. But now I need to get myself up there. So I'm going to get Skara to come down here and kind of just give me a lift up to the top. And I think that should be okay. So Skara will come down here like such. And then we'll pick me up. This music sounds way too epic for what's going on right now. just a simple little, just taking myself up to the roof and just this amazing music starts playing. Yeah, so this is my issue. I can't get this part done right. Maybe if I go... I was just thinking, maybe if I had a lift come up from, or like a sort of temporary staircase coming up from the bottom, maybe I could utilize that in that way. And maybe not. Let's go up here real quick. Why did that not work? We were close enough. I swear we were. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that again. My mistake. It has been a little bit of an issue keeping the jetpack off, because I realize every single time I die or reload into the world, the jetpack will resort to going to, what's it called, dampeners on, which is something I don't necessarily want, but I can't keep, it's hard to know when to, sorry, it keeps turning itself on without me realizing when it's actually doing that. But now we have this here, so we have a little bit of safety room, and the issue again is building on, I need some corner blocks, that's my issue, I don't have them. Which ones do I need? Oh, this is the... I can never figure out exactly which blocks I need for which situation. So it might be a trial and error with those two blocks. But let me just crouch down and see if I can actually get to the point of placing down a block now without... No! Oh, are you kidding me? You... God damn it. Oh, did it just turn dampeners? I turned dampeners off, and what does it do? No, it turns the dampeners back on again. Let me turn them off, and I'm just gonna kill myself anyways. Because I can't use the default astronaut skin, the one that has the mod installed for it. You guys obviously know why, because if I do switch over to it, like if I go here right now, the default astronaut skin is still broken. For me, because I'm using the no jetpack thing. So maybe if I find another mod it should be fine, but I again haven't really had much internet lately to look for those types of solutions. So my only other option I have right now, and I did take all of them with me, but we do have plenty of iron here to make some. So if I come back in here, grab out them, I was thinking of making again a temporary kind of staircase of sorts, like that. That way I can come up here. And then I'm up here, I can maybe create another platform going back up and around. It's going to be a little weird. Everything I build's a little weird anyway. Oh no, because I can't build it here because of the way the platform is. Damn it. Okay, that's not fun. I need a way up and around. Because I don't think I can place blocks here? No, I'm one block out, I think. Yeah, I can place there, but that's not where I want to place stuff. Not at all. Maybe. I'm just thinking. If I... Hang on, this might actually help me in a way. If I go here with you, and obviously... Oh, hang on. Let me go back over here. No, I don't want to fall off the ledge again. So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm killing myself, obviously in this series there's a rule of no jetpacks. Or at least that's the rule I've been setting myself throughout the series, is to not use my jetpack in any way. So I did have a mod installed that would negate the jetpack's effect, but it's coming back on now because of one of the mods currently does not work with the latest update. So I've had to manually kind of kill myself if I fall out of the gravitational range and don't have enough time to react. This should actually be fine for me. So there's 1, 2... Oh, hang on. I'm just trying to figure out... Because we might go 1, 2, 1, 2... For that. Yeah, that seems like that would be a better idea. If I go here, flip you the right way around, or not like that. That way there, and then we have enough room for here for another 2. And then I'll just get used to do that, and I think that's fine. And we can actually kind of use that as a stand of sorts. So if we put this here like that. Whew, okay, we're fine. We just need to get Skyro to come around to the side and then carry us out that way, because I don't really trust bumping into any of this wireframe. This is a complete mess, just to get this one thing done without a jetpack. Wow. Okay, yeah, Skyro, can you go around to the side for me? And just come pick me up. And then we'll get to the top, we'll do what we need to do, and we should be a-okay. So yeah, I'm just going to fly Skyro onto the side over here. And that way, yeah, I can get in, and we get done what needs to be done, and that should be the majority of the front side done, and we'll just need to then do obviously the back welding and stuff like that, which should be a-okay. I need to disconnect from there. I'll quickly go over, get in, go to the top, make sure everything's built, weld it all, move this seat from here to there, and then I think we can actually eventually start exploring. Because again, that's what everyone wants to see, and that's what I want to get back to doing, because whilst I do love welding and mining, it's something that I can find rather tedious and boring when it comes to the series like this, that was built around mostly exploring. So what if I drop myself out on this platform? This should give me the space needed to get done what needs to be done. So if I... Oh. That could have gone wrong in so many ways. I'm glad it didn't though, because, well... the amount of deaths I've already suffered in this series, not very fun. Okay, this is the one block I have no idea whether it's the right orientation or not. I don't think that is. I think that's completely wrong. How dare you deceive me, corner blocks. You're meant to be my friends, but now you're my enemies. Okay, so if I go with... That seems like it sticks out as well. I have no idea until I weld them. Now I don't think you have the appropriate blocks inside you, do you? Let me just quickly check here. Do you have any glass? No, I don't think you do. Okay, we need to actually go back and get glass then. I think we do have glass at Outpost Alpha, though I can't be too sure because I've never really had to worry about glass in any way. But at least now we can get the majority of that welding, and you guys can see the type of design. I think that was kind of cool on the front like that, especially with the purple lighting. Yeah, so we'll go inside, we'll see if we have glass anywhere, and if we don't have glass, then we'll have to go and make glass, which just is silicon. So I think it's silicon. Oh, it's been a while since I've actually had to make glass. Wow. Let's get out here real quick. Just check around all the systems, just make sure everything's fine. Okay, so yeah, coming along rather nicely. Do we have glass in here? We have some, not much at all. Hang on, I can just search. Glass, some there. Okay, yeah. How much do we need? Do we actually have what we need to create some? If any? Ah, we do! Yay, okay. Not enough. We have some. Not enough, though. We need more silicon. Do we have any more silicon anywhere? And whilst we're at that, we'll create that. Hang on, sorry. Whilst we're waiting, get rid of that. Yeah, do we have silicon anywhere? Silicon we do in the assembler. Nothing at all. Okay, crap. So that means we'll have to go... We'll go check out Outpost Alpha, see if there's anything there, and if there is some there, we'll take some back with us. Or if it's in the assembly, we'll just make it whilst we're there. That shouldn't be too big of a deal at all. So yeah, let's run back. I feel like, by the way, my character moves a lot slower than normal, and that's not the walk, that's walking there, and that's normal speed without sprinting. I don't know, to me it just feels slow. So Spottle doesn't have gravel. Yes, I know what gravel does. If you didn't know what gravel does, by the way, gravel just makes the Stargate have their sounds, and you can use their irises, which I think is really cool. But we don't need to worry about that. Yeah, we have plenty of silicon here. Do we have any? No, we didn't create any whilst we were here. But we can, why not? Wait. Oh, I was looking at the wrong assembler. There we go. Okay. So we'll create some of you, and we should be fine to take that back. So yeah, everything is going rather nicely. I haven't explored. I haven't gone out to explore anything at all. Actually, since we are out here, let's go investigate. Let's actually check out how the Phoenix is doing, because it's been a very long time since we've been to the Phoenix. So let's go to the Phoenix now and just see how it's doing. Make sure everything's going fine. The gate still dials. At least it's got that going. I'm actually a little scared because I haven't been to the Phoenix for God knows how many episodes now. Ooh. Okay, everything's still fine. Hey Phoenix, I'm sorry it's been so long. Hey other ship that's still turned on and upside down. Whatever purpose you serve being on and upside down for. I have no idea, but I did that. I must have done that for a reason. I'm not going to complain. Okay, let's go inside and have a look around here. We're waiting for everything, bro. Yes, everything is still fine and dandy. How much power do you have now? You still have 6 days of power. You've been idling out here for God knows how long, and you still have 6 days of power. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, let's Outpost Alpha open close. Oh, that's dialing. The dial gate. And that isn't actually assigned to anything. At least not that it's coming up here. That was... Yeah, no, I think it's just something else. That's fine. So if we just press this, we can dial back again. And that is the amazing, amazing gate sounds. That's what happens when you actually have gravel in the gate, as you can see here. That allows it to make the sounds and so on. It would be cool if they glowed, though. I'd really like that if they did glow. How are we going over here? Are we done? We are done. Okay. Can't carry that. Wait, why can't I carry much on me? Right, I clicked that wrong. That was my mistake. Okay, now to go back to the Somnus, I would like it if gates had an address list. I think that would be really cool, but nope. And here we back are. Here we back are. Brad, your English is amazing today. Here we back are, people. Back are into the Primetus. Let's go add the resources to this and we should be fine. This side. Yes. Okay. Now, do you have enough capacity in your welder? Indeed you do. Lovely. No, I don't think you have enough girders. You have some girders, but you don't have enough girders that are necessary. I'm just going to quickly run around, grab the girders needed, run that back, and we should be able to make everything in one go. Actually, how much do these require each? See, they require a lot. Maybe I need a lot more than what I made. Damn it. If I do, I'm going to fast forward, and then I'll probably see you guys in just a little bit. Okay, there we are. For the most part, this is actually done, minus that little teeny annoying window at the top there that I still need to weld, but I'll quickly do that and show you guys the outside as well. But for the most part, this actually looks kind of cool. It lines up perfectly with everything. Like, this goes up by perfectly 2 blocks, which I think looks rather nice, and this goes up by 4, and so on and so forth. It actually looks really nice, and I think the view we get from inside here is really quite cool as well. I think we do get a definitely nice of a viewport. Anyway, I'm going to quickly go and weld that, and you guys get to see from the outside as well. And hopefully you guys enjoyed my little teeny bit of frustration there, as I couldn't get the blocks to face the right way. And I have said, I always seem to have issues with those slopes and corner blocks, as I never figure out which way they're meant to be. Even when some ways they look like the right way, but nope, apparently not. Anyway, we have this here and this here. Then we quickly go weld it out with Skara. So let's fly out the front here. And this shouldn't take us too long to get that done at all. Nice. So yeah, that is the front done. Now, I will probably do the rest of the welding myself for the assemblers and everything. That really... What is that? What is that red glow? I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, I'll probably do the rest of the welding myself, because this episode will be coming to a close sometime soon. But, I wanted to, at least today, take the ship out for a flight, because we haven't done that. Since I've finished building this thing, which, by the way, it looks absolutely amazing now as one gigantic ship, I haven't really taken this for much of a flight, so I was thinking of going on a little bit of a cruise, and then, obviously, and the video after that, and then I'll basically weld up everything myself, and then we'll begin the next episode, hopefully, with a little bit more exploration, which I think, again, would be a lot of fun. So, let me come in here with Skara, and let me dock Skara down, like such, just ever so gently. Perfect. Okay, lock it in, and we'll get it. Oh, hang on. Dampeners, Brad. Thank you. We'll have to turn up the dampeners on the other ship as well. I think I have to worry about Kino, but I'll quickly move this up to the front here. Again, I thought some of you guys might want to see the ship in action, or it's not really in action, but the ship in flight, which I think would be really quite cool to do. Also, we get a really good third-person camera, I think, as well. But I need to get a seat out of my toolbar, because I don't think we have one. No, we don't. Okay, so where is the seat? The flight seat. If I spelled seat right, we'd have it. There we go. No, not passenger seat. That really wasn't what I clicked. No, go back to seat. I clicked that. I do hate this. The game sometimes, it doesn't do it all the time, but sometimes it doesn't register. Sorry, not that it doesn't register. When you go to drag stuff down to your toolbar, a lot of the time for me, it grabs the wrong item, and I have no idea why it does that. But it does that quite frequently. So, if we get to the seat here, this is the view we get from the ship itself. That is amazing. Let's turn up the HUD off so you guys can see it a little bit better. But look at that thing. That is a gigantic, amazing ship. Anyway, can we actually remotely connect to the ship outside? We can't. I was talking about the train spark, which I don't think I can connect to because I don't have... Because I never actually classed it as mine. Never actually claimed ownership of it. But at least we can control it anyway. Dampers off for you. Thank you so much. Now, I don't know about Kino. The reason why I don't know about Kino is because I don't think Kino has a landing gear anymore. Now, if Kino doesn't have a landing gear, that means Kino can't dock. Surprisingly, I actually did find a landing gear when I was welding... when I was building the assemblers. Yeah, Kino doesn't. What I will do is I will send Kino through the gate. And that should hopefully put Kino in safety whilst we're flying surround. Because I don't want Kino to go bumping up against any part of the ships right now anyways. So Kino, can you be ever so kind to go through the gate? Whoa, whoa. I didn't think Kino was close to hitting anything then. Let's go through the gate here, Kino. There we go. We should be fine with Kino on that side. I didn't think Kino was close to hitting anything. Anyway, the gate should close now. And we'll go for a quick flight and to see how this thing handles. I won't fly too dangerously, especially with the two ships connected inside of here. I don't want to damage them in any way, shape or form. So I'll just kind of go like a slight cruise. I'm thinking when we do start exploring again, because obviously I need to change this up here. I don't like having all this clustery stuff here, so this will all have to go back inside the main part of the ship. This main part here is just going to be the bridge. So yeah, I'm thinking if we're going to go exploring, because we've kind of been exploring mostly in, I guess in that direction is probably the best way to say it, because that's where Outpost Alpha was, and behind that was where the Arcs was, and Somnus is... Where is Somnus? Actually, I turned off all the markers, didn't I? GPS. Can I turn off on Somnus here? Show on HUD. And I think Arcs is probably in the really early spot as well. I just wanted to show you guys the direction we've been kind of heading. So we've headed in that direction mostly, but the one direction we haven't headed in is the complete opposite. So I thought, for taking the ship out on its very own venture, we'll go in the opposite direction and head out as far as we can in that way. That way I think that'll be a lot of fun. I think we can hopefully see something new, stuff we haven't seen before, maybe some Stargate related stuff, which I think would be really, really cool. So let's start turning the ship around then, and see if we can get this ship to face the right direction, which with 4 gyroscopes might take a century. So that's definitely something I'm going to have to add a lot more to the ship, is the gyroscopes, because with only 4 of them, I don't even think we're even turning. Are we even turning? It's very hard to tell. No, actually, it's very hard. Again, very hard to tell if we're actually turning now. We might be, but it might be at the slowest speed ever achieved with ship flights. So what I'm going to do is actually get things moving. Actually, hang on. You know why it's not moving? It's a station. I forgot when I merged the two ships together, it became a station. What we're gonna have to do now to save the ships, we're gonna have to disconnect them temporarily, because occasionally what happens in the game when you start to when you make your ship into a station, it kind of slides off the grid slightly, causing anything that's connected to it to kind of jump around frantically and destroy itself. So we're gonna just kind of raise this up above the ground. Not much though, just a little bit, so that it doesn't get damaged in any way. We'll lock it in once we're done with that, and we should be fine now to go out and take our flight. I knew something was off. I thought with at least 4 we'd see something moving, but I'm kind of glad I clicked onto that instead of being a complete idiot and not noticing that in the slightest. So there we go. We should be fine now to convert this over to a ship. And actually, I can do that from anywhere as long as I have access to the ship itself, I think. Which clearly I don't have any terminals around here to access, do I? No, I can get it. Can I get it from here? That was a lot smoother than I was expecting. Normally it kind of flickers a little, but I think because of the new implementations with the stations, everything's a little smoother. So let's go down here then. Dock that back in. Dampeners off. Perfect. Don't know why I'm on the roof. Not so perfect, but at least we didn't fall off, so I got that going for me. We'll dock in Skara, and then we'll begin turning the ship in the right direction and seeing how that goes for us. So, can you go down, down, and down, and down. And thank you. Sweet. Okay, cool, perfect. Everything is going shenanigans. That's the worst way to say it, because that usually means something will probably go wrong. But there's a Teltec up there. Not what I want to go for, because I'm pretty sure they might be armed. I have no idea, because I haven't actually had a chance to look at them myself. So now that we're a ship... Yay, there we go. We're moving. We're turning. Perfect. That's something I was worried might not happen, but we are definitely turning now. So there it is. The big old beast. The big old beastie. She's turning around. And I do like the look of the cockpit on the front. I'm sorry, maybe a lot of other people don't like the sticking up from the front there. But I think it's kind of cool. I kind of like the look of it. That's me personally. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the look of the ship now with the little glass cockpit on the front? I think it adds a little bit more character to the ship. And, you know, I'm one for having either cockpits on the front of the ships or at the far, far back. But I think for having cockpit at the shop, at the front, not the shop. I think when having cockpit at the front of a ship, I think it has to be either glass or just something that is noticeably a cockpit. So I think we've done okay with that. And there's actually an asteroid down there as well, as you guys can see coming into view right in front of our cockpit there. We might head towards that, as that would be like a kind of a landmark or a location to kind of head towards. So I think that's in the opposite direction of where we've been going right now, so I think that might be perfect for us. But anyway, I'm going to turn this around. We're going to start accelerating. Now, I don't think our acceleration is anything to be great upon. I think our acceleration is quite limited. So regardless of that, let me quickly turn this around a little bit further here and make sure our camera's lined up the right way. So yeah, we just want to kind of turn around this way here and kind of just line ourselves up, and then we'll begin accelerating. We do have a few thrusters, just not that many in the back, as I haven't really found any thrusters that kind of suit the design of the ship anyways, without making it look a little too crazy. But, there's a few things in front of us. Is that something in front of us? I can't really tell with the camera. I'm rotating using the arrow keys, because that's more of a consistent thing instead of having to constantly drag the mouse. But there does seem like there's a few things right in front, unless it's just the Skybox. It just looked like there was 3 asteroids together, or three of something together. But anyway, let's line ourselves up here-ish. Where is everything now? Where's the markers? Yeah, we're kind of near the complete opposite way. So, I mean, because again, I think this looks cool. This looks really nice to me. Anyway, I can picture some really big guns on the front here as well. That would be amazing. And yeah, so let us head out on our little voyage here. Let's begin accelerating here and see how slow we go. But anyway, I think that'll have to do it for today's episode. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this little building / the beginning of the exploration trip or whatnot into the deep, deep sides of the galaxy. We're pretty much still at point zero right now, the basic home place. We're only now just finally leaving with the big ship itself. I mean, we've traveled quite far ourselves. Obviously, we went all the way out to the Arcs, and I think it was the furthermost point we've been. Maybe the Phoenix is a little bit further away. But we've traveled at least around about, I'd say, probably 200 kilometers or 200,000 meters, which I think isn't actually too bad. So I think I'm really hoping that with this ship here, we'll travel further. I really want to travel a lot further than what we've traveled so far, and I think that would be really, really cool. But yeah, there we go. So now we've accelerated, not too fast again, but we've got some speed going here. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and stay awesome, everyone.